Welcome to Dangerous Grounds Network at dangerousgrounds.network. The #1 online radio network. Crazy, funny, and badass. The world's best music. Hosts that will blow your mind. No Holds Barred Radio. Sponsored by Madison Rising. Dangerous Grounds Network. Let's get dangerous.
This is Sam from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network.
Now this is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Ground Network. It's time to get dangerous, son.
What's up? This is AJ from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. And if you don't have a freedom boner right now, fuck you.
Conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I pledge you that we shall neither commit nor provoke aggression, that we shall neither flee nor invoke the threat of force, that we shall never negotiate out of fear, and we shall never fear to negotiate.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices. Secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil, despicable acts of terror. The pictures of airplanes flying into buildings, fires burning, huge structures collapsing, have filled us with disbelief, terrible sadness, and a quiet, unyielding anger.
Dear mother, I love you. I'm sorry, I wasn't good enough. Dear father, forgive me. 'Cause in your eyes, I just never added up. In my heart, I know I failed you. But you left me here alone. If I could hold back the rain, would you numb the pain? 'Cause I remember everything. If I could help you forget, would you take my regrets? 'Cause I remember dear brother, just don't hate me for never standing by you, being by your side. Dear sister, please don't blame me. I only did what I thought was truly right. It's a long
Dangerous Grounds Network, the #1 radio network in the world. Check us out at www.dangerousgrounds.network. Come join us and let's get dangerous. And if you don't have a freedom boner right now, take a hike.
You're out here acting so tough, and now I'm calling you bluff. Black hoods in the faces. We'll take it out to the streets. That's where we can meet. You bring your sticks, I'll bring gauges. Just don't know what you've been asking for. This means war. Lock 'em up, knock 'em down. This means war. Beware of the storm. This means war. I see you stomping my flag. Next time I'm stomping your ass. Game is over, we won't take it no more. You get away with too much. It's time and we've had enough. Busting doors and we're keeping the score. Just don't know what you've been asking for. This means war. Line 'em up, knock 'em down. This means war. Beware of the storm. This means war. This means war. Line 'em up, knock 'em down. This means war. Beware of the storm. This means war. Line 'em up, knock 'em down. This means war. Beware of the storm. This is war.
It's time to strap our boots on. This is a perfect day to die. Wipe the blood out of our eyes. In this life there's no surrender, and there's nothing left for us to do. Find the strength to see this through. We are the ones who will never be broken. With our final breath, we'll fight to the death. We are soldiers, we are soldiers.
morning, everybody. Welcome to the Dangerous Grounds Network. This is the 3% Morning Show with your host, Big Country, the Ghost, and Miss Messley. What's going on, my family?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or should I say good second morning to me?
How's this a second morning if you've been up for 24 hours straight? Just wondering that.
Yeah.
That boggles my mind.
What?
You would have to be asleep for it to be a second morning, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a second morning. Because you never went to bed, so you have a second morning.
And a second afternoon and a second night.
Yeah.
But how can it be a second morning, afternoon, and night if you didn't go to sleep in between?
Because it's just good morning if you go to sleep in between.
So then you're saying we could technically say that last night was your afternoon, and right now you're in the late evening aspect of it?
No, because I was up at this time yesterday.
Ron said, are you going to smash anything today?
Period here, you know.
Right. Oh, so I'm in the middle of lunchtime then.
That would be appropriate. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shit.
So what you eating?
That means I get to eat chicken and potatoes for breakfast.
You do that any fucking way.
Yeah.
I've missed you guys. I'm sorry to all our listeners that I've been dealing with life lately. I've missed you all.
Life happens.
And we all, yeah. It happens.
But at least you're here with us this morning. And Ron said, Smashly, are you going to smash anything today?
People don't want to fuck with me today.
If you're listening, yeah, you can tell because she's ready to fucking kill somebody.
My anxiety.
Especially in the morning intro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I thought I had myself muted.
I heard it too. I busted out laughing. I was like, she must be driving.
I was like, yep, that's it.
Sorry. No, like, my anxiety's been through the roof. I've been dealing with some, personal stuff, but then on top of it, the biggest thing really, really affected me worse than I thought it would. Because I remember 9/11 and how I felt then, and for some reason, I guess because I'm an adult now and I know all the aspects that go into things like this, like I was only 17 when 9/11 happened, so it affected me, but not in a way it would affect an adult, I guess you could say, and this is like the biggest on home soil attack since I've been an adult and had a child, so I've been struggling. So sorry, but I've been sleeping a lot or trying to, and now I'm on the backswing where I don't fucking sleep because my anxiety's through the roof. So
well, it's okay, sis.
Maybe kind to some people today.
17, damn, I was 21.
Man, I think I was 19.
Damn, y'all fucking make me feel old.
Stationed in Pennsylvania at the time, and they had to get all the choppers up and running because they didn't know if they were going to need them for evacs or stuff like that. So,
right?
Yeah.
For me,
go ahead.
For me, I remember that morning very, very well, and the one thing that flipped me out the most is like, it was for me at the time I was living with my grandmother, and I was not really, I had interest in going into the service just because of a talk that my grandpa and I had when I was younger, but I hadn't even thought about anything, and it was a normal morning for me. I would get up and my grandma and I would go out on the porch and we would just sit and talk early in the morning and not really do too much. And out of nowhere, my aunt comes flying down the road. And pulls in, freaking out, saying that we're being attacked, they're killing people. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she took us in the house and turned on the TV, and I remember sitting there watching it for what seemed all day, really.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it extremely vivid, too. I mean, it's not like, I'm not saying it didn't affect me, but I think I have more of a grasp on what it means now.
Yeah.
I was sitting at home with my soon-to-be 1-year-old son. I had staples in my knee from an accident on work from the previous day. And I was sitting there seeing it from the fucking start. My first wife did not want me going into the military at all. I picked up the phone. I said, alright, bring the papers. Come to my house. Why can't you come to the office? I was like, because I got staples in my knee, fucker. Bring the papers. She flipped the fuck out. No, because they're going to send you over to fight. I said, that's the point.
Right.
Go fucking kill somebody.
I was in government class of all classes, and we used to watch the morning news, and I lived by the airport here in Richmond, Virginia, and I think the eeriest part about it was the no flying. Because, I mean, I live, literally, 10 miles from the airport, so constantly, zoom, zoom, zoom over my house. And I did not move from that seat in my government class until they actually dismissed us early to go home at 12 o'clock. We did not change classes or anything. None of us moved.
I bet not. Being that fucking close. Alright, well, let's get off a sad note. Let's get into some fucking jamming. Here goes our first little song. Huh? Combat, Fire Overhead. Here we go. Here comes some Metallica. Whiskey in a Jar.
Going over the cork and carry
Metallica whiskey in the jar. If y'all ain't seen that video, watch it, man. There's some badass bitches in there. You got one taking a piss with a girl passed out beside her in the floor, one in the fucking bathtub. Then you got one crawling over another chick so she can puke in the toilet.
Man, sounds like the parties I used to go to.
Oh, man, they're throwing TVs out the window, fucking beating the shit out of everything. They tore that house up. So,
why do you think I got the nickname Smashly?
I'm not going to go there. Because you like to smash stuff?
No.
Break people's faces.
It was a beach weekend with my husband and a bunch of his Marine buddies.
Oh, God.
And lots of drinking.
How many crayons did you eat?
I was wondering the same thing.
I only ate my husband's crayon, but we drank a lot of Jell-O shooters and whiskey.
Jell-O shooters? What the fuck's a Jell-O shooter?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You really don't know what a Jell-O shooter is.
Instead of making Jell-O, you put vodka in it.
Oh, so basically just a Jell-O shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Jell-O shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Smashly is the She-Hulk. Good one, Ron.
What?
Ron said you're the She-Hulk. She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know everybody else can't hear it, but I got a bad fucking echo, and
I heard it
really
earlier.
sucks.
Anyway,
so no, it's me. It ain't none of y'all. I'm been fucking with it for a little bit last night, and then I go to post a show this morning, and for some odd reason, Audie's Patriot Pride OTR fucking picture pops up. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, screw it. I'm not gonna let this fuck my day up.
get it together, bro. No.
Hey, I got it together. It's these fucking computers. So, it's...
everybody was talking about Facebook crashing yesterday. I didn't even notice. Did you?
No.
No. I wasn't on Facebook at all yesterday for the most part.
I wasn't either. I get online, everybody's like, oh, my Facebook's not working. I'm like, how the fuck are you posting on your Facebook if it's not working, retard?
I'm not tired. I did the will thwong.
Hey, that's a sign of the end of the world for some people.
I'm telling you, right? It's like, oh my God.
One time I was on the phone with this chick, and she's like, I gotta go. I can't find my phone, and I gotta go pick up the kids from the bus. And I was like, aren't you on your phone talking to me?
You just wanted off the conversation.
Like, you fucking dumbass. Oh.
So it's Throwback Thursday. We got one day and a wake up. And it's time to fucking party like hell. Chelsea texted me. She got in town yesterday. Or in stateside. She's down with the guys in Florida right now. And we'll be riding up Saturday. Keith is coming up tomorrow. He's got a surprise for the kiddos. And hopefully we'll have a couple big surprises from for the adults from the fire department. He's already talked to the Greenville Fire Department chief, so I'm hoping more than anything else that they bring the fucking cranes out with the big ass flag.
And vodka-filled watermelons?
Huh?
That's a BYOB there, sis.
And vodka-filled watermelons?
Oh, well, no. I spent a lot on this concert. I didn't have enough for vodka-filled watermelons. If you want something to drink, though, you can go to Quaker State and get you a nice little...
I'm not going to care.
I'm sorry.
I got
to have fun with your Into 22 event.
Speaking of Madison Rising, if you guys didn't see it the middle of last week, maybe Thursday, Rio actually did a ride flag ride in Vegas down the Strip. So if you guys haven't seen that video and haven't shared it, definitely go watch it and share it. I was spamming it so people knew what he was doing. So.
Oh yeah, I keep up with them on a regular page, and it's funny to hear Anthony be like,
I was talking to the listeners.
Sorry.
I know you're up their ass all the time.
I'm not up their ass. I'm hanging off the end of their dick tips. Just picking. But no, it's actually funny to hear Anthony talking about, God, he's going to end up whooping somebody's ass one day. I was like, yep, for a good reason too.
Who, you or Rio?
Rio. Well, I mean, we're all constitutionalists, and this is all bullshit that's going on, you know? And I hate it that they call it the left. I was talking to Audie about this last night. Why can't we call it the right? Because whenever you march, you step off with your left. Just saying. It's a military thing. Right side retarded fucks. I think that sounds a lot better than the left side liberals. I don't know. So, what did y'all's weekend consist of?
Well, I will be taking my son to the aquarium for the first time on Saturday, and then staying overnight at the beach, and then we have the huge ride for N22 on Sunday. Titties and wings at the Hooters.
Titties and wings. I love Hooters. I haven't been in such a long time.
I haven't been to a Hooters in I haven't been to Hooters since I graduated basic.
You know, I tried to get a job at Hooters and they said my boobs were too big.
What? How big are they?
I'll just do that shit back in their face. Like, yeah, ask any man here if that's an issue.
Right, exactly.
How big are they?
I was a size 0 with double D's. I mean, come on. I could have brought in some cash.
So I heard the scale goes A, B, C, D, double D, triple D, then something, and then E, F, H. I heard it goes all the way up to J.
No, there's a lady with size S boobs.
Yep.
So it doesn't go up to J?
It goes past J. It goes all the way to S. This chick, if you tipped her over, she'd bounce back up like a fucking basketball. They're huge.
Yeah.
Cause I know a girl. She said she used to have size J's, and she had to have a reduction done, and now she's down to a triple D. It's just like it took 70 pounds off my weight.
Like I have back issues because of mine. Like anything over like D, double D, your back fucking hurts, man.
I can see that, but wouldn't your back get stronger because of that? I'm just saying. I'm not a woman, so I don't know.
That's like packing around a small rucksack every fucking day.
On your chest.
Yeah. Throwing your assault pack on, yeah.
You carry around 2 10-pound weights.
Assault pack goes on the front.
I'd be more than glad to carry around 2 10-pound bags of fun. Anyway, I'm just fucking with you, sis. Trying to get you to laugh this morning, you know, because during the songs we hear you fucking twat waffle. Get the fuck out of the way.
Well, he almost ran me off the road. He went 3 lanes over and didn't realize I was there.
He should have rammed his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Not in this little car. Fuck. He was in an F-150. I would have been squashed like a bug.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Go to, I know you're out there on the West Coast. Go to like a deep sea diving store and get you one of those fucking harpoon guns that are they use a rubber band on. That way, anytime motherfuckers cross that fucking line, and they start getting a little too close, just get up alongside them, fucking get a good pop on that fucking tire, and watch it go down.
West
She's
Coast?
on the
I'm
East
not on the West
Coast.
Coast, bro.
I thought you were out there on the West Coast.
No, she's on the East Coast. She's in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still do it there too.
I'm in Virginia.
Oh, fuck.
Who was it? Oh, it was you the other day that was like, I'm going to set you up with this chick in Virginia. I was like, nope, done been there, done that, don't need another one.
It was me. She's really sweet, though.
Mm-hmm. So was the last one until she
She's not a normal Virginia girl.
No, she's not a normal Virginia girl, then we'll talk.
Yeah, she's a country girl. She's a good girl.
So, Mayhem
anyway.
must be sleeping in this morning. So, if you hear us, Mayhem, fucking go ahead, jump on in.
We love you, Mayhem.
We had a nice little talk with fucking Tom Horn the other night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we got him on, and he's got a 14-foot box truck loaded down with diapers and all kinds of good stuff. He's just trying to raise up enough money for fuel.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
where's he sending that stuff to?
Where's he sending it to?
Yeah,
where's
he's
he
driving it to Texas himself.
Okay.
He's made 2 trips to Florida, and this will be a second trip to Texas. He takes everything himself. He doesn't give it to anybody.
I got a bunch of shit here at my place that I would donate it locally, so like just give it away. But the problem is the last time I did that, people took it for free, saying, "Oh yeah, I really need that, and then turn around and I see it posted on Facebook for sale. I'm like, you fucking pricks! Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm giving it away. Why are you? You know what I mean? So I want to give this
Right.
stuff to somebody that is actually going to give it to people who really, truly need it. And it's like dishes and clothes and shit like that. Coats.
Let's see, Tom Horn documents everything he does. You know, he'll show you what he's got in the truck. He does videos of him riding down the road, and he does the videos of handing it out to people. And he's taking it to the people that Red Cross isn't getting to. That's the cool thing. And he's a Carolinian too, so just let you know. Hey, for Asheville.
See, I got a membership in Club Grunt Style, and for those that don't know what it is, it's a T-shirt thing. You know, give them $20 a month, and they'll send you a shirt.
Recharge.
They give you some random item, and I've been doing it for like the last 4 or 5 months. And yesterday I got actually a really cool shirt, and it's Uncle Sam, half skull face, half normal face, and then it's pretty badass actually. And then I got a "Don't Tread on Me" coin with it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't do anything with Grunt Style anymore. I refuse. I boycott.
Okay, I have to know why.
That's off air.
A personal conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Go!
Break it off.
Ah.
I'm actually about to start my membership because like the last 2 shirts I got from them, the stitching's coming apart on the shirts, and I'm like, well, I know they have that, guarantee that they have, but it's like if I'm getting that many fucking shirts a month, 1 shirt a month from them, not including the shit that I order myself deliberately,
right.
And the shit's coming back, stitching's coming apart. Hell, I got a hoodie through my unit where we reestablished a Facebook page for ourselves and all that, and one of our guys contacted the company direct and had a shit ton of hoodies and T-shirts made through them. And my wife and I, we got our hoodies about a month ago, and my hoodie was fine, didn't have no issues with it. Her hoodie, one of the sleeves, like right where very end of the sleeve, where they stitch it together, it's ripped apart. And that she hadn't even put it on yet.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like somebody just didn't give a fuck. They're like, I ran out of stitching. Fuck it. It's okay. I'm not going to worry about it.
That's crazy to me.
And see, I have other shirts that I got from them, you know, a few years ago that I still have, and they're perfectly fine. It's just these shirts, for some odd reason, they're, I don't know, here lately, they're just not the quality of shirt that I've originally received. So, I don't know.
Well, I find the issue is when I'm buying shirts, like, from, like, Grunt Style or other places, like, they're always in black. Like, every single T-shirt my husband owns now is black. Like, and it's driving him absolutely nuts. He's like, can't you find any of these cool T-shirts? Like, he has one that says, fuck political correctness on it. He's got one that says, USMC veteran with anger issues, back away. You know, stuff like that, and they're all black, and I can't find anybody who makes cool T-shirts like that in colors, and it's really irritating.
Go to Amazon. It's actually cheaper to get it, and you can get varied colors depending on what the shirt is. I got one a while back ago that's actually tan, and then I got IGY. I got an IGY6 shirt. It's blue, and then I actually got a shirt from the club here about 2 months ago, and it said Fly Atomic Airways, and it was blue. It was actually one of the first collared shirts that I've actually ever gotten from them. Most of my other shirts from them, though, are all black, which for me, I prefer like black, dark blue, or red. So,
I mean, my husband, he doesn't mind black shirts, but he's like, all of my cool T-shirts are all freaking black. And in the middle of Virginia summers, in a black T-shirt, it's ridiculously hot. So,
well, that's kind of like up here, though. I mean, you guys get heat. We get up here. We get what you get the heat plus 100% humidity. Yeah, we get the heat plus 100% humidity, and it's like, fuck.
So do we. In Richmond, it's horrible. It's like you get out of the shower and you need to take another shower because you're sweaty already.
No, that's just horrible. A dirty shower.
Oh, not a dirty Sanchez. What the fuck?
I didn't say a Sanchez. I said that's just a dirty shower.
Oh, no. No, like it's so sticky and hot outside that as soon as you walk out the door, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's how it is up here.
So,
like right now we have an Indian summer. It's been cool at night, and then it's been up in the 80s during the day, but it's not humid like it usually is, which is nice because you're not fucking sweating your ass off.
Well, we're having those type of temperatures too, but we still have the sticky. Like it's misting right now, and it's just like sticky. Even though it's 70 degrees outside, it feels like it's like heaty because it's so sticky. So
you guys
but anyways, let's talk about something more fun than weather.
Well, a woman and her family got released from the Taliban.
Oh, really?
Apparently back at the end of 2012, her and her husband decided that they were going to go hiking. And they started in Russia and ended up in Afghanistan. And were kidnapped by Taliban. The last contact, I think there was a video put out, like last year, and they were begging and pleading with the current administration to help them out, help them get released, all that, and got them nowhere.
Current now or current for that time?
Current for that time. So you know who that was. But apparently there was some kind of deal worked out, and they've officially been released.
Sweet.
That is awesome.
Now, I'm trying to figure out if that's, their way of saying, yeah, we've fucked up a lot and we don't want to die.
Right.
Or if it's a matter of trying to, I don't know, I guess, gain the trust of the current administration just because of the statements that have already been put out about the Taliban and
or maybe
ISIS.
The current administration said, you let them go or we're going to bomb the fuck out of you.
Well, that we don't know. That's already. Well, Trump's already put out, and it's already been put into action that they are no longer going to allow Pakistan to harbor and allow for terrorists to come from their country and work from their country and all that. So,
right.
That's what they even put in the Fox news article, was that they think that had a lot to do with it, and it was them, the Taliban, showing more of a respect aspect towards the current administration. I'm thinking it's more of them saving face and not wanting to get their asses blown the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, and then there was another story that hit, like, in the middle of the night last night while I was, like, online, because I couldn't fucking sleep, that the security guard has been taken into custody because they believe he helped get all the guns, the one that was shot, they believe he helped get all the guns up to the room through the loading dock.
Fucking dumbass. Sorry,
wow.
Not you.
So I don't know if that's a legit story or not, but yeah, that came out middle of the night last night. So we'll see where that goes. But there's so much shit floating around, you don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
So I just what up, Beeson? So I just got an email from this lady saying that she's the president of this Mustang club that's having this car show on Saturday, that we were double booked, that she didn't find out until this morning, and wants me to she's like, we need to figure out what we're going to do about parking, because we always bring music and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, you won't need any music. As far as parking goes, you better find somewhere else to park, because you're not parking in the Harley lot. That's mine. I was like, I'll call you after 10 o'clock, because I don't think you realize how big this is. You might want to calm down. He's like, well, this is our big event of the year, and we were double booked, and we didn't know until this morning. Not my fault. I've had this this concert planned since the first of the year. That's your boss's fault. I am not.
Why does the Mustang Club want to be at Harley anyway?
They're having a car show at Quaker State. That's where their car show is going to be. And I was told about this, 3 months ago, which I told myself, I don't care, just more people are going to be out there. But now this lady that's running the car show thinks that she's going to kind of push over into the Harley side to park, and I'm like, not going to happen. I will eat your ass. Which Fox 21 is going to be out there, so I don't care. It's bringing more people and media coverage. Huh?
Yeah, he did.
What'd you say?
I said, did you just say you were going to eat her ass?
No, I did not. I got an echo. I'm telling you, I'm hearing myself talk. I said it's not my fault. She's trying to rub her way over into the Harley side of things, and it's not going to happen. People that's going to park, they're going to have to park on the side of the road. Yeah. And they're going to... Shut up. See, I can't hear you that much because I got you turned down, because if I turn it up, then I'm really hearing myself talk. Then I just get really slow. But nah, she's just trying to rub herself in.
Car?
Huh?
Is it because I'm in my car?
No, it's not you. It's me. I had this issue last night with Alisha. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Honestly. But nah. It's
everybody's loving my Facebook post. If all the girls join the Boy Scouts, who's going to feed my Thin Mint addiction?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I'm not, fuck.
God.
It was a funny joke. I'm not saying anything bad.
No, but
put some mint.
Everybody else thinks it's fucking hilarious.
We'll take some of the mint and rub it on certain things, and that'll feed your addiction.
Yeah.
All right, you need to call Mike and let him know.
I'm not telling Mike. You tell Mike.
You start
like, why are you talking to my wife about rubbing mint on my dick? I'm like, no, dude. You're taking that the wrong way. All right. Let's go into some Avenged Sevenfold. Let's go on a little music break so I can write. I love you. If you wasn't married, you'd be my next wife.
Aww.
All right, here's some Avenged Sevenfold. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Dangerous Grounds Network. Hey guys and gals, why don't you take your dick beaters off the video games in your phone and listen to the Dangerous Grounds Network. We play whatever you want over here, baby. This is the Dangerous Grounds Network. Let's get dangerous.
You don't have to be lonely. Veterans are lonely.com.
This is Sam from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network.
Branded Warriors Inc., the original tattoo therapy program in America. Big Country and his band of warriors will take care of all America's heroes, with one drop of ink at a time. Go to bwitattoos.org to fill out your application and send it to bwitattoos@yahoo.com. Then the power of the ink and BWI will heal your mind.
Black Rose Tattoo Shop. Veteran Rand and Branded Warriors preferred tattoo shop. BlackRoseTattoo.com. All your tattoo needs.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. Hey, you want a freedom boner or what? Listen now.
What's up? This is AJ from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. And we're going to put a little bit of freedom all up in you.
Alright, that was a little word from our sponsors. And yes, Ron, I'll give them $100,000 of whoop ass if they try to fuck with my concert. I'll tell you right now. Let Rio walk up in that motherfucker and see this shit going on. He'd be like, move. But, you know, I play fair.
Fuck out the way.
Well, you know, Harley told me about this, 2-3 months ago? I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. As long as they don't cross this line right here. That's all Quaker State said. They can park all their Mustangs and all that shit over there. They can have their car show. I was like, our concert don't start till 6. It'll probably be over by, 8:30. And then we're going over there for an after party. So, you know...
Well, aren't those car shows normally done by like 7 o'clock because they're all a bunch of old people anyways?
I don't know. It depends. Because I've seen them last actually kind of late, to be honest with you.
Yeah, back here where I live at, our car shows we have at the local McDonald's and the town I live in and stuff, the car shows are every third Saturday through summer. And the car show would last up until 8, 9 o'clock. Now, mind you, there's a lot of people that stay over afterward, and they would do burnouts and drag races down the main strip through town.
Oh.
Well, this is the classic Mustang show. So a lot of their cars I expect to be brung in on like flatbed trailers and shit because they don't want to bump up the mileage. Which, like I said, it's fine because people are going to have to park on the side of the road anyway, especially on the main road. There's not enough parking, period, for the amount of people that are coming out, especially with the Army coming out. There's just no way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell them to park one of them fucking LMTVs right there between Quaker State and Harley, and that'll shut the road down. Yeah, not happening. And, I'll be fair with her. I'm not gonna jump down this lady's throat or nothing like that. I want her to have a good car show and stuff like that. But you know, she's already, you know, in the email that I got. It's like, well, this is our big event. You know, we support, you know, such and such seven different groups and whatnot. And I was like, well, it's not my fault. You're just now finding out that we got this big ass concert fixing to happen. You know, if you got Fox 21 coming out, I bet you they end up over there with us. Just saying. I mean,
probably.
We got the quilt in. It's sitting over here at the apartment complex office. I'm gonna go pick up today. I got a Fender acoustic guitar that's going to be signed by the guys that we're going to give away. I can't go get the shotgun, but we have a Rock Island M5 nickel-plated 12 gauge that we're going to give away. But they got a... No, you wouldn't be able to get it anyway because you're a part of DGN. Sorry.
No, I know, but still. I'm a gun fanatic.
Yeah, me too. But they'll have to go up to Gastonia with me and do their paperwork and all that shit. So, we got a couple things to give away, and then Key's gonna speak. I'm gonna speak. It's just a lot of stuff going on, and if he can pull it off, which I got faith in him, he's gonna have the crane trucks out there with the flag. That's gonna take up room. Not to mention the 2 Humvees and the 2 LMTVs that are going to be out there. Stephanie Parker and her crew is going to be out. I mean, this isn't no little show. This has gotten pretty big.
Yeah, and the trucks and the cranes. I mean, they take up a lot of room. I mean,
they do.
When my brother had his funeral, they had the electrical trucks with one on each side of the road, and then the flag was draped over the middle of the road, and they had I think the caravan was 20 electrical trucks, and then they had 8 sets at the burial site.
Right.
So there was hardly any room for anybody else to get in.
Right. Well, I mean, it's just been planned out. Shit. Harley's known about this before May. I went up to him February and said, look, I got a show in May and I got a show in October that I want to have. And I went ahead and paid for both of them, because I had to pay to actually rent the lot in the stage. The sound,
right.
I had to pay the sound guy, which is the same sound guy I used in July. Since the Harley Davidson shop up there don't have a stage, I got a semi-truck bringing in a stage. So it's the one in the 4th of July next year is going to be freaking bigger than this. My old unit is in Charlotte, and I've already been in contact with them. And they're like, fuck yeah, whatever you need, Sergeant. You just let us know. So
awesome.
No offense to the Mustang car show, but you ain't having so much room. And you're going to have to park way down the road. Because, even people coming to the concert's going to have to park way down the road. That's what I'm telling you. If you want to be there, get there early so you don't have to walk so far.
Go help set up the stage.
Oh, no, the stage here is already set up. They have a permanent stage. Because they do bike night every year from the month of March till October 25th. So every Wednesday there's a band. They do their grand opening right there. What is it? Around May. Like this year they had Yellow Wolf come out, which is a pretty kick-ass show. But yeah, it is what it is. That's what happens when people don't communicate, and whatnot. This car show, they just accepted, 2-3 months ago. So, sorry, I got your trump card on that one.
See
how I did that?
I'm going to try to do my best to convince the wife to come down. She's pleading finances, but for us, it's $60 in gas round trip.
Right.
And I think right now our biggest issue, I think that she's worried about, isn't really finances. It's a babysitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Ohio.
Southern Ohio.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, if you're coming down 95, drop his ass off with me.
I'm not even sure what way it's going to take me if I come down. It's giving me 3 different route options, but one of them is actually coming through Virginia because I have to go down, shoot down through West Virginia, then into Virginia, and then down from there. I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but your wife doesn't know me like that, so she'd probably be like, hell no.
The fastest way, man, is probably going to be coming down through Kentucky. And
that's what I figured.
Come through the mountains of Asheville and bring you on through. Because when I go to Chicago...
That'd be the best way to go.
Yeah. When I go to Chicago, I go up through the mountains of Asheville, and then I'll hit Kentucky. I'll hit Ohio, Indiana.
Yeah,
shit like
it's
that.
having me come down through, like, I cut into West Virginia, and then I cut back from West Virginia back into Kentucky, and then down from Kentucky down into North Carolina, and then on down to south. So.
Yeah. You'll hit, well, if you're coming into South Carolina, you won't even touch, well, you'll eventually hit a little bit of 85, but not too much. But
something I definitely have to talk to her about, because like I said, it's only $60 round trip for her and I just to drive down and come back. I just got to talk to her to see if she can't talk to her ex's mom to see if she wants some time with her grandson. Otherwise, I have to see what other options I have. I don't know.
So I got this kick-ass comedy bit. If y'all wasn't listening to Audie's show last night, I stole it from him. I said, dude, I just added that to my comedy file. Check this shit out.
And when did that start? When did we start giving out trophies for sucking? Because I would have been a legend. We'd had a 20-foot mantle at our house, man, over the fireplace. There's where I sucked at baseball. There's where I sucked at football. There's where I sucked at soccer. There's where I dominated for 10 years, sucking at speaking English to anyone of the female sex. I'm proud of that one. They had to retire my silver vinyl reflective bomber jacket. Said Corvette right on it. Anybody think it's a good idea to get a trophy for losing? It's not a good idea. That's a communist idea, man. You don't get a trophy for losing. You get pizza and you shut your ass up. That's what you get. That's right, man. Your dad bitches at you on the way to the pizza parlor. You get out, he goes, here's $1. Go play those video games. I'm going to hit on this waitress and get drunk because it looks like my kid's not getting a scholarship. Trophies for losing? What the hell happened to us, man? It's time to take America back and end this. My daughter played soccer last year. Last year, they were horrible. This year, by the way, just to be clear, out of 160 teams, they came in third. Pretty cool. But last year, they sucked. They was lost 7 out of 10 games. The 3 games they won because when the other team showed up, they didn't have enough players to legally play. But that's a W in America right now. And my kid was the best kid on the team. And I know I sound like I'm being a dad, but at least my kid chased the ball up and down, man. It was a co-ed team, and our goalie the whole game just stood in the goal and did this. Balls whipping around his head. Our right forward would stand where he was supposed to stand, but if the ball went away too long, he would start to drift. And then he'd start watching the game in the other field. And picked his nose. I never saw a child love picking his nose. This kid picked his nose like his skull had a clitoris, man. And I'll be honest, I'm not the dad to have at that game. The ball's over here, retard! I didn't get to go to all the games. By parental petition, restraining order, whatever they call it. Here's the good news. My daughter became a team player, man. She made these friends that she's still friends with. It was phenomenal. I met some parents. We laughed our asses off. It was great. So we get done with the season. I go, all right, hon, you know, this was fun. Let's go pick a new sport you're going to suck at because you're 8. Come on. She goes, no, Dad. You got to take us to the trophy ceremony. And my first thought was, my God, they're going to make you watch the talented kids get trophies? That is brutal and humiliating. And I love that. That's right. Because maybe you'll feel some humiliation and you'll play better next year. All right, let's go to the trophy ceremony. Yes. And when she stopped crying, she said, no, Dad, we get trophies. And it just came out. I went, for what? And when she stopped crying, she said, because we participated. Really? Is that where we're at in America now? In 10 years, we lost that? Really? Americans don't participate. We dominate, man. Russians put a satellite around the moon. We land on it. Take that, bitches. Really? Participation's enough now? Really? Is that where we're at? Everybody shows up and gets a trophy? Really? Let me point something out. France participates. Anybody want to be France? Participation? What the hell happened to us, man? You don't participate. You know, I have some issues with this, and I just don't have comedic issues. I have social fabric of this amazing nation's issues, man. Because if you're in here right now and you actually believe that every child deserves a trophy because his self-esteem is as important as everybody else, and I know he's 420 pounds and he's never eaten an apple in his whole life, but gosh darn it, there are no losers. If you think that, I want you to remember tonight's show. When that child is 32 years old, standing in your kitchen, because it still lives with you. And it's asking to borrow another $100 because it just can't seem to get a job doing this. You know what scares me worse? What about the other kid? What about the kid that busted his ass? The kid that was doing laps in the womb prenatal, that kid. The kid that got up for an hour before school and just winged a football through a tire for an hour. That kid gets the same crap-ass trophy as this spinning, nose-picking vampire? Really? He's only going to take that for so long. Then one day during his senior year, in his home ec class, he's going to walk in there with a shotgun and an overdeveloped sense of competition. We're all winners! Ha ha ha! Everybody gets a trophy! I'm gonna beat those Columbine kids!
I said Louisiana and it doesn't. Yeah,
it's like you get your fucking patches after you go through red phase, you fucks. Oh my god, I heard that last night. I just busted out laughing. I forgot how to mute myself. But he's right. Whenever I played football and basketball, you didn't go to the championship game. You got a pizza party. That's it. You got to eat your pizza and you got to hear the coach say some inspiring words so that way you didn't feel like you sucked so bad. But, we didn't get trophies.
Yeah, the only trophy I ever got was yellow cards. For taking bitches out at the ankles. Oh.
I can see you do that too. Slide right into them. Sorry.
Yep.
Not really. Bitch.
They wouldn't let me play football.
They wouldn't let you play football?
No.
So you were one of the girls. I don't see why Coach won't let me play football. I think I like girls.
No.
Good morning, Kathy. How are you doing? She said if we gave Hillary, she said if we gave Hillary a pizza and a trophy, think she'll sit her ass down and shut the fuck up. Good one, Kathy. Good one.
Yeah, but a pizza party means something completely different to Hillary.
What does it mean? Please tell me. Tell me.
You don't know the big Pizzagate scandal?
No. I don't watch TV.
Well, Pizzagate scandal is like the child pedophilia ring that all the fucking people are involved in.
Oh, sorry. Now I feel like a dick.
No, you're good. No, I just brought it up because Kathy said pizza.
Killer needs an industrial-sized dildo. Dude, I don't even think that'll work. It'll still get lost in a black hole.
I think Hillary likes the twat waffles.
You think she likes the twat waffles? Oh, the twat waffles. Hey.
I don't even think of fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. The Click Commander.
Oh my god, I gotta watch that movie now. That movie was awesome.
Oh, shit. Who remembers Bubba Sparks? Y'all remember Bubba Sparks?
Bubba Sparks. Sounds familiar.
Are you serious?
Bubba Sparks.
Okay, we gotta re-educate Randall. Here's some Bubba Sparks. Featuring Yellow Wolf.
My shit's the most important shit in the whole world. Is mine, of course it is. The more I ponder it, the more it gets more and more important till I done distorted it. Out of proportion, loss of coordinates. Help me, Lord, if I fall and scorching it. Orbiting around the pulpit, gravity pulls the bullshit. What if grandma had balls? She'd have been grandpa, might have ran off with the neighbor lady, Memory Mabel. That was a label since back in grade school. Short story long, doing wrong and being done wrong happens. Moving on, ain't going on till you get it going. Get in, roll the window down, let's get it blowing.
My problems inside this cigarette. Smoke you right up out my Chevrolet. I bought me a bottle and I put that shit to rest. I ain't tryna ride dirty like that anyway.
Hop in, pull up, jump out. I know what the fuss is about. Life's hard, it ain't nothing to doubt. Sucker punching the nuts and the mouth. I can give it out, take it as well. Maybe cancels out my reservation in hell. Bubba talks, but don't always listen. His mind's hard to find, but the heart ain't missing. Eventually, ignorance blends into wisdom. All my former women friends, too many to mention. Always bitching about how I didn't give them attention. I get it, but admit it, girl, the dick was tremendous. Still tremendous, energy's endless. But the day that ride dirty shit isn't the business. So I'ma finish the sentence and blow it out. Good riddance, the Chevy is rolling out. Let's go.
Inside this cigarette. Smoke you right up out my Chevrolet. I bought me a bottle and I put that shit to rest. I ain't tryna ride dirty like that anyway.
Quintuple the trouble, baby. Am I crazy? A bunch of yeses, a couple maybes. Underpay me, overwork me, it won't convert me to a bitter quitter. 10 years over 30. Both deserving and so unworthy of pretty much everything that's anything. Is it enough to fill you up? Is it too much to recollect how hungry you was in the country? Red neck, bigger debt. The only thing big is the regret. Pack of cigarettes, that is Chevy. Remember yet? It's a bit. A mental picture of it is kept in the heart of my intellect. Let's roll up.
Inside this cigarette. Smoke you right up out my Chevrolet. I bought me a bottle and I put that shit to rest. I ain't tryna ride dirty like that anyway. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
Y'all should watch that video. There's a lot of good twerking in there.
I was waiting for the Colin Park, Bubba Sparks.
Nah.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
find that.
Huh?
I can find that.
We haven't talked about what Randall wanted to talk about.
What you got there, sweetheart?
He sent it in the chat.
Oh, the fucking... Sorry. Damn it. Y'all forget when I'm doing this. I got other people that's jumping in here. Okay, so...
It's okay, bro.
Gotta say, Marshall, you made a wrong call. You should have said nothing at all. Now we ain't no one gonna pick you up when you fall. Apparently this is some fucking Twitter shit. American Greatest. It's got Trump on the $20 bill, which I think we should do, really. I think we should put Trump on a piece of cash.
That's the $500 bill.
Picking fights with the man stacking paper and building walls. Bitch, you ain't fit to carry my balls, much less Tupac and Smalls. You know, get down on your knees and make sure you swallow it all. Damn, and this is coming from Donald Trump's fucking Twitter page.
I don't think he tweeted that. I think somebody like photoshopped it in.
Yeah,
even still, it's still fucking funny as hell.
Oh God, it's fabulous. I wish he did tweet that shit.
No, yeah.
Diamond and Silk made a video where they did a freestyle rap. Did you see it? I'm gonna try and find it so you can play it. It's funny as fuck. Talk about something while I find it.
Well, you know, there's this girl. Can't say her name out loud. She's just so fine. And I get to hear her every morning. Makes me want to go smash something. I'm thinking.
I know you ain't talking about me.
No.
She works at Fox, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, she's hot as hell. I'd do her.
I'd do her too. I'd pee in her butt. That's what we used to say back when we were like in my younger in the early 20s.
Pee in her butt. All right.
Yeah, we would sit there and be like, "Yeah, I pee in her butt."
Oh my God!
You had to have been around a crowd of people I hung around to understand it.
Oh fuck!
And that's when.
I mean, I've been around some pretty dirty motherfuckers, but I never heard pee in the butt.
That's when the Dangerous Grounds Car Truck Club was around.
Alright, hold on.
Which reminds me. Okay, ladies, I apologize because this might offend some people, but you know, I used to carry a box of plastic spoons around in my car, and if we seen somebody, you know, attractive or something like that, like, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Brian. What's up? Where y'all headed to?" And if they were just teetotal bitches, I'd take out a spoon and I'd throw it in the window and I'd say, "Well, here, eat it yourself." Fucking drive off.
That's great.
I'm serious, and the look on their face, this would be like, "Oh, you really just do that?"
That's funny as fuck.
I'm serious. Just the
I knew you were gonna go there with that. Oh shit!
That's great.
Well, I wasn't trying to be mean. I mean, it's not like I pulled up and was like, "Yo, baby, what's happening with your fine self?" No, I didn't do that.
You did it the respectful way.
He did it the respectful way, and then when they were cunts, he threw a spoon at them and told them to go lick themselves.
To go eat it themselves.
Oh, eat it themselves. Sorry.
Yes.
That's
Kathy
great.
said, ha ha ha. But I mean, it was. It's not like I would pull up and be like, yo, baby, what's happening with your fine self? You want to come hook up with the big man? I wouldn't do that. I would actually be respectful. Right. Hey, my name's Brian. I would introduce myself, and try to get some kind of conversation going on, even though we were at a red light. And some people would. They just be in total ass. Something like, okay, here. Throw a damn spoon at them, saying, eat it your damn self.
Alright, I sent you that thing.
Alright, I'm fixing to play it.
If you want to play it, you don't have to, but... Damn, I need to shave my legs. Jesus.
Here we go.
It's the calm before the storm right here. Wait. He's gonna get rid of all immigrants. He's gonna build that thing up taller than this. And any fan of mine who's a supporter of his, I'm drawing in the sand a line. You're either for or against. And if you can't decide who you like more and you're split on who you should stand beside, I'll do it for you with this. You.
Yo, Silk! Yeah. I know this mofo just didn't say that. He said it. Hey, yo! Drop that beat! Trump's your president. He's your president. He's a president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's a president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby and a little bitch. You mad that Hillary lost. Donald Hill try to tell you that Trump the ball. He's a baller, a shot caller. I hope he builds that damn wall 10 feet taller. Build that wall, build it tall. Protect us all before this country falls. Now you can go around talking about you hate Trump. Take a look in the mirror. You just got stomped. So you tell your fans to draw a line in the sand to make a choice between you and him like you the man. So let me tell you something that you really need to know. A lot of your fans voted for Trump, so maybe you need to go. So tell the NFL they should stand the up and still a kneeling on the flag trying to pull a stunt. And they can take a knee and kneel during halftime, but don't do it on our watch, our time, or our dime. Instead, you had to use the word racism to make a connect. But I'm telling you right now, your whole rap was whack. Boom! He's your president. He's your president. And he's gonna win again. He's your president. He's your president. He's a baller, baby. A shot caller. He's your president. He's your president. He's your president. He's your president.
You can cut it off.
The storm right here.
Hey, at least they laid it down, you know.
I thought it was funny as hell.
I'm surprised that motherfucker really actually came out and said that shit. I mean, I really am. I never expected Eminem out of all people to come out and just be like, you know what? Fuck Trump. Bitch, he's done more for this country than the last two presidents done in fucking 16 years combined.
Well, somebody made a good point. I think the only reason he fucking did it is because he's got an album coming out next month.
Mm-hmm.
That I will not be buying.
Yeah, neither will I. And I used to be a big supporter. I mean, I had a lot of his shit downloaded. But after seeing the video and seeing what, you know, his political side and 2 cents were, which don't amount to shit, I went back and deleted all his fucking albums off my phone.
Hell yeah. I mean, I deleted all my playlists that had him on there.
Oh yeah,
and that was before this came out. I deleted all of it when I saw the one of him. Was he overseas or was he in Canada? I can't remember where it was.
He was. I think he was over in Europe somewhere. That's when I deleted all my shit too. Was when that first video aired.
When that first video, like what, 5-6 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
Somewhere out there, yeah.
Of him at the concert saying "fuck Trump." I was like, nope, bye, bitch.
Yep. That's when I hit it too.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
I need a box of chocolate and a gallon of sweet tea.
A box of chocolate. Well, I got the gallon. Actually, I got both here. I got both here.
Yeah, you're a little far for me, brother.
Box of chocolates with strawberry in the middle.
Oh, shit.
Do what?
So don't tease me now.
And 2 gallons.
You know this fat girl likes her sweet.
I can't say too much. I gotta behave with you. I gotta behave. I love you, sis, but I gotta behave with you. It's what?
Yes, I love you too. But, you don't have to worry about him. I'll come down there and shove that $100,000 up your butt.
With a spoon.
With a spoon.
She won't need a spoon.
Oh.
She went silent.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh my God! Did y'all see that one picture of the lube commercial?
Mm-mm.
There's a lube commercial, and this chick, and basically it's like, you know how they have like the little pilings that are like next to the water, so like you can't like drive your car in there or whatever. A lot of times they're like 2 feet tall.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like around lakes and stuff. So there's a lube picture out there, and it's like shadowed, and the girl is like sitting on top of one of the pilings. Because the lube loosened her up so much she could fit the whole piling in there.
How do y'all do that? I mean, granted, y'all give birth to kids. I understand that. But I've seen some really big things, some really fucked up shit. It's like, wow.
I know, man.
Would I even feel
I'm gonna see
anything?
if I can find it. But I was like, what the fuck? That's a lube commercial? Jesus. It's like a commercial for the Octomom.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
She could give birth to twins at one time, not one after another, both coming out, hold hands
down the hallway.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
High fiving each other. Yes, we came out at the same time.
Running a fucking Marlboro through a 10-inch PVC pipe. No problem.
And I was a plumber. And I know how big that is.
Help me get out.
Oh, you ain't getting lost in that shit. You just fucking slide right out.
You wouldn't feel shit. Honestly, I don't think you would. I really don't. I don't think you'd feel anything. Yeah, and I've wondered. I've never tried, but I've always wondered that. If you can fit something that big on a normal basis, poor guys. It's just like, is this ever going to happen? Because it's definitely not going to happen for her.
You know any guy that's going to get involved with that is like, fuck, do I really want to go there? Because, she's going to be thinking, is like, is it... Yeah, it's like, is it going to be worth it?
Yeah. It's like, are you in yet? Are you done? I was like, no, I can't feel shit. Here, let me stick my hand up in there too, and maybe I can just kind of...
Hey, honey, why don't you just let me use your belly button? That'll be quicker.
Oh, shit. Maybe this is the one we's looking for. Here's some Miss New Booty.
Yeah!
It's time to get it right and...
Get inside!
Please make some noise for my friend and yours, Mr. Bubba Sparks. Let me ask you something, ladies. Do you want a little more frosting on your cakes? Feel a little lacking in your packing sometimes? Do you want people to stop you on the street and ask you if you're wearing cantaloupes in your jeans? Yeah, well, if you do, look no further, because Bubba Sparks has got the answer.
Miss New Booty is the product for you. It'll take you from ordinary to extraordinary instantaneously.
Are you ready to get it right and...
Are you ready to get it right in?
Call it Port Bubba Sparks.
Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere.
Seeing
is believing.
I'm ready to believe it. How about you guys? We happen to have an ordinary woman in our studio audience. She is a librarian and a housewife.
One, two.
Get it tight.
Wow! This stuff really works.
Girl, I don't need you, but you need me. Take it off, let it flop, shake it freely. And I don't tell stories, I let them tell themselves. And you ain't gotta sell, girl, it sell itself like nothing else. Yeah, I'm a country boy, but that big city bottom fill me up with joy. Ain't like rain, live it up, Betty. Here go the whisper sound, baby, this is us, ready? Put it on me, enthusiastically. Whatever it is that you do it admirably. And I ain't choose it, if they ain't chose me, it's overcake and gang all the way in this thing. Go!
Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere.
I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put it on it, then see what it do. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. What it on it, then see what it do.
Get it right. Who wants to see the light?
Get it tight.
Do you want to see the...
Get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight.
11:45 and we just getting in. Bubba gon' make it spark with the yin yang twins. Sippin' on blom. Shawty and a whoa. Get the jiggling, wiggling. Keep that thing shaking like she frost, shivering. We delivering all type of flashes. Got these shaking out molasses.
Let me whisper in your ear. Get yourself together, go and buy some no gear. Do something with your hair, then hit the club. Shake it, and the players gon' show some love. Do that move you did just a minute ago. I guarantee you'll make all the so go and do your thing, baby. Work what you got to get what you want. Make that money, don't let it make you.
Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere.
I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put it on it, then see what it do. I found you,
Instantaneously.
Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. What it on it, then see what it do.
Oh my gosh, I love my Miss New Booty.
You may have tried other booty makers, but Miss New Booty will up your resale and get that jiggling.
Thanks, Bubba.
Hi there. How are things? I once was a man. Now it seems ever since I had the pleasure of getting you together, you just whatever. I found a buried treasure. Yes, man.
I am a
Here's the
huge
plan.
fan
Give
of
me
Miss
your
New
thunder.
Booty.
Okay, don't play. I'll bring the
Everyone should
your
own
cookbook
Senora
and I'ma
New
fix
Booty.
that stuff up. Everything is good.
Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty, rockin' everywhere.
I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put it on it, then see what it do. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put it on it, then see what it do.
There you go. There's some original Miss New Booty. Hey, y'all want to see some real booty? Y'all look up Lexi Pantera. Holy shit. That girl right there is the twerking queen.
Yeah, I can't twerk. I throw my back out.
Well, I was, sorry, Lexi.
That's what happens when you get old as fuck.
You're not old. You're younger than me.
I feel old.
You feel old?
I feel old.
You got gray hair?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, then you're not
Fuck,
old.
I do.
Fuck, I do too.
My husband's almost fully gray. I contribute that to the Marine Corps.
Yeah, I would say the military does contribute to the gray hairness. But
He would contribute it to me, but, Alright, I gotta do my final thoughts because I gotta go into work.
Okay, it's that time anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I had fun with you guys this morning. I'm happy to be back. And, as always, love one another, be kind to one another. And when you are having a day or a moment and you feel like life is not worth living, there are people who care about you and love you for who you are and every piece of you. And you need to make sure that you reach out to someone before you make a permanent decision for a temporary solution. And I just want to say that I love all of us here at DGN and all of our listeners. You guys are amazing, and we appreciate you. And have a wonderful time this weekend.
Right on, right on. Don't forget, we still got tomorrow too. Go.
Oh yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. But
Better be.
I'll be here. Yeah, I just was having, my personal issues, like I said. Well, I gotta log off, guys. I love you bunches. And everybody have a great day. And remember to wear your red tomorrow.
No, go use some fingertips, girl. It'll make you some money. She's actually a masseuse, so I wasn't trying to be dirty. Bye, sis. We love you. Goes, what you got, man?
And as always, love each other, respect each other, take care of each other. Do right by you, but do right by everybody else. Keep driving on, keep pushing, and never give up on anything that you want to do.
That's right. Don't ever give up. Stay positive. Keep that positive motivation and reinforcement going in, because you can do anything you set your mind to. Love yourself. There are those of us out here that can help you, give you tools, guide you along, through your hard moments in life. But only you can change you. You got to be able to want that change. You got to be able to want to change yourself and make yourself better. And with that comes, us here to help. And there is such thing as good karma. Do good things for good people. Even if they're bad, even if they're like an asshole, be positive, because you never know, that positivity could rub off on somebody else. And that's what this world needs right now, is one big old positive love bubble to where everybody's just being happy and go lucky and stuff. So catch us tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Tonight we got Patriot Heart Radio with Doc Collins at 9 p.m. And then tomorrow night we may have the Compound. Not too sure yet, because got to get up early for Operation I Got Your Six is on Saturday, so don't miss it. I got to go make this phone call, and I hope I don't have to hurt nobody's feelings. But all right, we're gonna leave out this morning with Pretty Reckless. We're going to hell.
Don't bless me, Father, for I've sinned.
You know, yes, I've been told I redefine a sin. And I don't know what's stopping me to put this in my head. Maybe I wish I could die. Maybe I am dead. And for the lies that I fake, I'm going to hell. For the vows that I break, I'm going to hell. For the ways that I hurt when I'm hogging up my skirt, I'm sitting on a throne while they're buried in the dirt. For the man that I hate, I'm going to hell. With the devil, you can hear the wedding bells. Please forgive me, Father. I didn't mean to bother you. The devil's in me, Father. He's inside of everything for the lives that I take, I'm going to hell. For the laws that I break, I'm going to hell. For the love that I hate, I'm going to hell. For the lies that I make, I'm going to hell. For the way I condescend and never lend a hand, my arrogance is making this head buried in the sand. For the souls I forsake, I'm going to hell. To the devil, you can hear the wedding bells.
All right, that does it this morning for the Dangerous Grounds Network and the 3%er Morning Show. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, same place, same time, and let's close. Later.